They said I was just the spare son until I took everything back. Ever since I was a child, my mother treated me less like a son and more like her personal servant. She would order me around while praising my sister as if she were royalty. I wasn't allowed to rest, wasn't allowed to dream, wasn't even allowed to speak sometimes. My sister got everything: new clothes, private tutors, vacations. And me? I got blame, chores, and silence. I still remember the night I overheard my mother telling my aunt, "He's not worth much, he'll never be anything, but at least he can work and support his sister." That night I swore to myself that one day she'll regret every word. When I grew older, I tried to break free. I got accepted to university, I had plans, goals, dreams, but my mother forced me to drop out. She said my sister's education was more important. I had to get a job to pay her tuition. They turned my future into fuel for hers. Years went by, and my resentment grew like fire. But I stayed silent. I played the obedient son, the loyal worker. I let them believe I was broken, while secretly I was building myself piece by piece. At night, after endless work shifts, I studied alone. I learned business, finance, technology. Nobody noticed. Until one day I disappeared. For years I cut off contact. My mother thought I was dead or worthless somewhere. But in reality, I was building an empire of my own. My company grew, my influence spread, and soon I controlled more than they could ever imagine. Then one day, the tables turned. My sister's marriage collapsed, her debts skyrocketed, and she came crawling back to my mother. My mother, desperate and broken, needed money. And who did they turn to? Me, the worthless son, the servant. I told them to come meet me. They walked into a grand office trembling, not realizing it was mine, until they saw me behind the desk. My mother's face went pale. "You... how?" she whispered. I didn't answer. I only leaned back and let the silence cut her. Finally, I said, "All those years you treated me like a servant. Today, the roles have changed." Then I gave her a choice. Bow to me and beg for help, or walk away with nothing. And she did it. My proud, cruel mother got on her knees and begged me, the son she once called worthless. I looked down at her and said, "This is the respect you taught me, and now it's the only respect you'll get." I left her kneeling on the floor, the same way she left me crushed for years.